All right. Give me 1 second here. Let me connect my headset. I am locked and loaded. Okay, let me get my face in the picture. I haven't done nothing yet. I got music blasting. Hold on. Let me change this real quick. It's like something soft. Okay, let's lower it down also. All right, I'm ready to rock and roll. Let me put the chat. If you got any questions, please ask. If you are watching, I believe it's Michael. Ask questions. If you don't know what you're looking at, talk to me too. I'll tell you. I'll start from the beginning here. I have a mentee named Michael. I want to send him this live so he can see how I start my charts and everything. Just give me a second. And then I also need to post on social media that I am live right now. I just got to the office a little late, or earlier than I was planning to be. So I was like, might as well trade the earlier New York session. Right now. Okay. All right, so I need to do everything. Okay. Let me chart out my stuff first and then I'll go on social media to post that I'm live. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, this does not look good. I need to look at Financial Juice to see news. This doesn't look good. 9:30, 10:30. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Okay. Maybe we'll see, but typically we get a big move and then we just move sideways. And that's exactly what I'm seeing right now. Looks like we're just moving sideways. Okay. Like right there. Yep. Easy peasy. Load. IB fib. And then let me lock it. Okay. Let me get my zones. Let me extend those. Change the color. What is this? Red. Extend the date and time. Okay. Okay. What about up here? Okay. So I recommend this one to be made, but it already got so mitigated and beat up. I'm gonna chart this one instead. And this one is being respected. Yep, I'm doing this one instead. And then let me extend it out. I don't even trade these top and bottom zones anyways. So if you just wanted to be more safe and chart this one, that makes sense. But it's already been mitigated so much. Mitigated means filled. So I'm just gonna switch to this zone up here. All right. Okay. Let me look at my 15-minute zones. Oh shoot! And now I realize see, this is why I love high time frame. So it tells me exactly what we're gonna do for the day. Okay, look, we're respecting a 15-minute zone right off the bat. And where's 50% on here? Yeah, we got initial balance in this 15-minute zone too. Okay, so as you can see, we have a clear uptrend on the 1 minute, but we're rejecting a 15-minute zone right now. We've had a strong pull up, so I don't have much confidence that we're going to continue going up. We're more than likely going to come down, but we will see. We have 50% of initial balance that we're coming to right here. We have this zone that's really speaking to me right now. It's something I would not trade at all. It's not an A+ setup, but as you can see, we're almost respecting it. It just means that there's orders in this area. So we might bounce from this area. So just because this zone, because of the respect, and because of 50%, and because on the 1 minute we're moving up. So we might continue moving up from here, but right now I'm pretty bearish. I don't look for a bearish play. I see one right now. It looks like it needs to finish forming, but I'm more than likely going to take this if it forms. Is it equal highs or no? Not really, but yeah, it still is. Let's see how clean it produces. If it gives me a tap and goes away and does all the pretty things, I'll take it. My copier is connected. Yes. Let me check. Yes. Okay. Okay, I need to post on social media. No, this play isn't working out. It's not gonna work out. It's already too deep into it. And this is the area we might bounce from because of this. So let me make this green so you can see. How am I able to tell and predict and know all this? There's one easy answer: repetition. Just keep showing up. Okay, let me tell the mentee right now. Hold on. I feel bad for coming in earlier than later. So let me tell him. And he's putting in the work. Even if you miss it, you can watch it since it's on YouTube. Even if you miss it, you can watch it since it's on YouTube. Okay. Then now let me post on the social medias. Okay, give me a second. So the reason why I was gonna go, I was gonna start late. I wanted to go because I recently just switched to a Catholic church. I was going to a non-denominational. I wanted to go to mass, but I woke up. You know what? Let me restate that. I woke up early, but then I was just so tired from last night. I didn't prioritize my sleep last night, so then I woke up later. That's totally on me. But last week too, I did this. I slacked last week. I took a break. I slept in, but I'm back at it. I don't think I really traded last week at all either. I don't think I took a single trade last week. I think I did one day. But I've been showing up to trade the NQ or the NASDAQ for, I think we're going on 3 years now. It's been a long time. I just show up every day, which makes, the blessing part is that makes it easier and easier and easier. The hard part is like the grit through it. But you know what? I've never made a vision board, and I started making one last night, and I asked God, I was like to give me guidance and push me and whatnot. And I just saw like this big old pretty frame on the side of the road, and I was like, you know what? I just took it and cleaned it up, and I'm gonna put my vision board in it. And it fits so perfectly where I have a hook at in the office. It just works out pretty cool. Anyways, enough yapping. Let me post on the social medias real quick that I'm live. Let me see. Share, copy link. And if it is you, Michael, tell me so I know, so I can explain a few things to you. Okay. Let me. And like I always say, if you got questions, please ask me. Okay. Let me see. Let me post a picture of my face and whatnot. Sorry. I'm having trouble here. Okay, wait. There it goes. I was taking a picture on my phone. You can't see. It's me! Let's go! I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you a bunch of stuff right now. I said in the beginning of the live stream, so you can rewatch it. I make my initial balance, my high and low, and you know how we make our zones, bottom and top. I didn't make this zone right here, the top one. Reason being is because it got so mitigated already. Mitigated means filled. So let's extend this out. So it's already been getting abused and already being filled. So I saw this zone up here. I had more priority on this zone. So I created this boy, and I continued the day. I was pretty bearish. I'll explain why I was bearish, and if we are switching bullish, why we are bullish. I'll tell you in a second. But I made this zone, and as you can see, it can just continue to clearly respect it. And look, just right now, I respect it again. And how do I know what zones respect more? Like, how am I able to how am I able to critique this? I just keep showing up every day. That's all it is. I just keep doing it again and again and again. So let's get rid of this here. So I'm going to tell you why I'm bullish and why I'm bearish. Give me like 10 seconds to post that I'm live on social media. Hold on. I'm almost done. I have to add the little link thingy. Okay. I got to the office a lot earlier than I was planning to. Yeah, I'm still pretty bearish right now. I still don't see a play. Look, there is a bullish play right here. I will not take it though because I am bearish. But look how nice it is. Okay, hold up. I am live. I'm almost done posting this. Okay. Okay. And then we have like light news. Let me tell you real quick. Let me double check. 1030. Okay, let's see if this play works out. I'm not going to take this because I'm still bearish. Yeah, this play would have not worked out. Stop loss would have been hit. But as you can see, 50% got reacted, which is pretty cool. Okay, so let me tell you why I'm bearish, why I'm bullish, all the shebang. You ready for it? Where are you looking to enter at for a bearish play? Nowhere at all right now. I have no plays that I'm interested in taking right now. I typically say that I have like a 70% win rate, and I'll post like my 70% win rate data, but I realistically have an 85 to 90 because I am so good at determining direction. I'm going to show you exactly how and what I do. Okay, so at the beginning of the video, if you do rewatch it, you'll see me explain everything I'm explaining right now. You'll see me chart it out and like why I chart it out, but I'm going to just do it again. As you can see, we're shooting up on the 15-minute on the top right, the 1 minute on the top left, and on the bottom is the 5 seconds. On the top left, we're clearly bullish. We're going up. You see the 1 minute time frame. We're moving up. We're moving up. On the 15 minutes, we have a zone right here. These lines in the middle of the zone is at 50% and 12% and whatnot. As you can see, we came in here and filled the 15-minute zone. We did not mitigate it just yet, but what a coincidence, we have initial balance in the zone. That gives me a lot of confluence that we are bearish. Also, we have a lot of strength coming up into the 15-minute zone. I don't have a lot of confidence that we're going to continue going up. If we do go up, this is the area that I am interested in. This green zone I marked out, I would not take this play just because we did not respect it to the T. And there's no proper sweep. But as you can see in this green zone, respect. We also have 50% of initial balance here. Oh, my head's in the way. Sorry. Respect, no proper sweep. And then just right now, look, we're respecting it. Here, let me show you right now. The NNT strategy. Here, I'm going to do a little drawing for you. Okay, so look. I'm going to explain something that I don't explain in the course that I should have. I'll explain it to you right now. Okay. So the strategy is the pattern right here. You make your square is made. The reason why 50% is so valuable is because orders are sitting in this area. There's orders here. So when you come in, the price comes in and you have your entry right here. Price comes in, fills all those orders and comes back up. That's why it works so well. Right here, we're respecting it. It's not to the T. It's not A+, so I'm not going to take it. But there's clearly orders here. We're respecting it. We're coming out, coming over here. We're respecting it, filling orders. Even after all this strength, you can clearly see that orders are being filled. If we continue moving up, then I'll be bullish. But right now, I'm still so bearish. If we break this green zone and come down, which sometimes happens, I'll do another drawing. If you watch my old live streams, I always say this. These are the best plays I'll catch, is that when we're coming down like this, we break this zone, but we create a NNT play in the zone. So like here would be so the green zone becomes invalidated because now we're bearish. Then you would create a zone in that area, and look at, you would enter at 50. You see the NNT strategy? It would enter at 50% and take profit. Because we're on the way down, we broke that zone. You would see that 1 minute body close right here. I know I just like spat out a bunch of information, but it is a live stream, so you can rewind it and rewatch it. And I only go until 11, so it's only about an hour. Sometimes, which I need to stop doing, is I'll take my play really early and then I just end the live stream. I should just sit it out. So I see a play right here, but it's not exactly what I want to see. Let's get rid of this here. So there is a small sweep. Okay, let's mark that out. And this, okay, yeah. Let me see where 15 minutes is at. Okay, I see a play. I might take this. I need a strong reaction to it, and I'll be interested in it. Let me make it perfect as I can. Give me a second here. Yeah, let me make it as perfect as I can. Yeah, I'm honestly really interested in this play. I like this play a lot. There's a small sweep. We're sweeping this accumulation right here. This is what we're sweeping. Okay, I'm liking it so far. Let's give it a second. I'll be like super for this play if we break the green zone below. I should make my head smaller because I keep showing. I don't want to be in the way of the play. My face isn't important either. Okay. So we're still respecting this green zone. Look at the 1 minute, 15 minute. I'm starting to become more and more bearish, not bullish. But this is all theory, so we will see. If we shoot up out of nowhere, we can become bullish. With London session, you can really, like, it moves so slow, which I love. So you can honestly go do so many other things while trading. And the London is typically I find my place at the beginning of the session, but you have almost a total of 3 hours to trade. With with New York, evening and the hour after New York, so the 9:40 to 11 and the 12:30 to 1:30. The earlier New York, the 9:41, these candles move pretty fast. You typically have to find a play like on the spot, but the more you backtest, the more you practice, you'll see them more often. And what I like about New York, it's a lot easier to determine direction. The evening New York, the 12:30 to 1:30, it's as slow as London, but as fast as New York. It's a really good medium, but you won't find that many plays. But also, taking no play is better than a play. You're not showing up to find a play every single day. And also, I don't want to tell you too much about next week, but I will say I'm only gonna allow you to take one trade a day, and you're gonna be backtesting. So you're gonna show up to backtest the time that you want to trade, and you're only allowed to do one trade a day. So you're gonna choose 9:40 to 11 or 12:30 to 1:30. You're gonna pick either or. And I think you already decided on 9:40 to 11 Central Time. Okay, I'm liking this play. I might take it. We're just near the 15-minute zone. Did we reach standard deviation? Let's double check. I didn't even check that. Yeah, we did. I kind of knew where we already were. I'm not too sure about this play because we're still respecting this green zone. Let's see. I like how we're respecting it still. The structure got broke. Look, we tapped it right here. Structure got broken right here. I do like how the zone isn't fully mitigated yet on the below. So if we do fail, we can come down to fill the green zone. Let's see, can I put it? No, I'll just leave it. Oh no. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm not liking this. I don't like how volatility's being spiky. Sometimes I'll remove my play like last second during New York. I'm liking it though. Look, we're respecting it. We're coming down. I'll show you the strategy right now. Let me take a little picture so we can go over it together. I'm going to say it's slow, so maybe you can answer the questions for me. Oops, let me make this smaller. Ooh, okay. I have to make it a little smaller here. Sorry, so I can see the candles. Okay, so hopefully you can see. We come down, we come up, we come down, we come up, we come down, we tap, we come down. So I don't know if you can see it. The zone right here, this is what we're looking at. Come up, come down, come up. This is what we see right here. This exact pattern. So where would create our zone? That swing low, that swing high gets created. Boom, boom. This is exactly what you're seeing right here. The sweep happened right here too. The sweep. See the sweep happen? Swing high, the swing low. And then we want to tap on the zone. We got to tap right here. Then we want structure to break. Structure broke. Then 100% away, so which is 2 zones away. Then we would enter at 50%, just like we did right here. And we're going to put our stop loss up 1 tick above and our take profit on the line below. Line below. I'm liking it right now. I'm afraid if we mitigate and come back up, I'm going to take my order off. What does that mean exactly? If we come and fail 50% and we shoot back up, I'm taking my order off. If we break it, then I'll stay in. Yep, taking my order off. That sucks. I really wanted that play too. I really, really wanted it. I bet it's gonna fail too. It's not gonna follow my requirements, and it's gonna contradict everything I just said if I do take it. So I'm gonna tell you why I took it off. I am all for bearish right now. I'm voting we're bearish. We're coming down. We're coming down. But this green zone has been holding so well, and look at this. 50% got filled, take profit got hit. So if I took this play right here, this green zone, I would have hit my take profit. But there's no proper sweep. The taps weren't perfect. I didn't like it, so I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna take a B plus. I need an A plus setup. So since that got mitigated, there is some truth here that we're gonna continue going up. If we continue going up, that means my play that I was interested in playing is now counter trend against a trend. So why would I be in the way of a counter trend play? So I'm more likely just gonna move on. If we come back down and break this zone, I might be interested in this play, but it needs to be less than 3 taps, and I doubt that's gonna happen. So let's see what happens. We're not gonna take it anymore. And I hate to say it, but it more than likely might get filled. And why do I think it's gonna get filled? Because these candles leaving the zone are so sexy. They're full. There's full of orders here. Let me show you. You can clearly see it. All the strength coming down. There's no orders for them to sit here, so there's definitely orders in this area. And look at it. We're already expecting it. Oh, heartbreaking, heartbreaking. It gets so frustrating. I'll show up for a week and like three days back to back, I'll have to skip a play, skip a play, skip a play. But those next two, I'll win those plays. But this is how you maintain a high win rate. It doesn't depend on strategy. It just depends on can you grasp direction, and do you know when to execute and not execute. And it just gets better with repetition. So look, right now 40% hasn't been filled, but I already said no to this play. I wouldn't be in this position. Also, look, 40% got filled right now. Ooh, this is exciting. I'm not taking this play, by the way, to be clear, because the zone below. But if I did see this on a play where like we're coming back a bit, I would still have my order there at 50%. Oh look, so 50% would have gotten filled right now. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Oh look, there he goes. This strategy works on all time frames, but the Nasdaq and the 5 second, there's so many opportunities, which makes it possible to find a trade every day. Okay, so the zone's now mitigated. They hit 50%. It's about to hit take profit right now. We'll see. It's like 1 tick away from take profit. Oh, and it hit take profit. How cool is that? So look at it. Everything we just went over. 50% got filled. Take profit got hit. But why did I not take this play? Because it's not A+. So I'm going to move on. You only grow willpower by being uncomfortable and doing things you don't want to do. The things you're unhappy about, if you continue doing them, that's the only way to grow willpower. I heard that from Huberman. And it was the podcast with it's that guy, the black guy with the bald head. He's like very hardcore. Does TP hit if only the wick leaves? I don't know what you mean by that question. TP hits so you didn't get to see it, but after you get filled, look, let me go to sim actually. Let me go to sim right now, and then I'll tell you. Let me show you. Look, and then I'm on a sim account, and then let me just do sell. So look at this. You can place your stop loss wherever you want and your take profit wherever you want. And this right here is where you entered at. So you would enter at 50% and then put your take profit on the line below, then your stop loss 1 tick above. And as you can see, 50% and take profit got hit already. But let me go on my regular. Okay. Hey sir, I have a question. In your opinion, which is more profitable, trading prop firms or CFDs? CFDs suck, man. I don't know. I know, right? You're asking this question because you're seeking help. Get away from Forex. Yes, I know it sounds awesome, sounds amazing. Just get away from CFDs. Don't touch them. Just go straight to futures. If you want a consistent mechanical strategy to grow and follow, I have one. I even have a mentorship and whatnot. But just stick to futures. Do not touch Forex anymore. CFDs too are so shady. All of them are not even credible, are not credible. Just stick with futures. Also too, a lot of people complain about trailing drawdown. Top Step has a end of day drawdown. Apex has a static account, a 100K static account that doesn't have trailing drawdown. All these prop firms have drawdown and non-trailing drawdown. So don't let that scare you. Okay, I'm going to mark this red because it held, and it more likely it's going to continue holding because I'm still bearish on this play, or bearish on what's going on right now. Armand, also, I have a free Discord. There really isn't much in it, but if you need more information about things, you can ask me in the free Discord. Okay. I forgot to put that I was live on TikTok. I keep slacking on TikTok. It's going to be 10 seconds. Look, I'm just going to say I am live. Oh, I'm putting the camera out. Oh. Hold on. I am currently live right now. Okay, thank you. I am live on YouTube. Okay, now I'm done. I wonder why you ask, Armand. If you don't have a strategy that you fully like taking notes on, understand, practice, backtest it on, I wouldn't even touch prop firms. I'd find a mentor first. Because if you go to prop firms, you're just gonna develop a gambling addiction. I see nothing right now at all. I'm kind of just ranging. It kind of sucks. I said this a million times. For sure joining now. Oh, awesome, Armand. I said this a million times. We always have a big move and then we move sideways. I hope we don't move sideways right now. But we'll see. As you can see on the top right, the 15-minute, we had this giant strong boost up. And then now we're just moving slowly right. We haven't dropped up or down. It's only been 3 candles on the 15-minute. But sometimes it does happen for the rest of the session. We'll just be moving sideways. We'll see. But I don't want to take anything if I can't determine direction right now. So I'm still bearish, but as you can see, this green zone's holding. It already got filled. We're still respecting it. So we could be bullish, but I have to wait. Also, Michael, in the situations where you're only showing up for 9:40 to 11 and you find no trade and you're like, oh, I want to go to 12:30, 1:30. Don't do it. Stick to 9:40 to 11 and nothing else. Do it for like minimum, like 3 to 6 months, because you will really be able to read everything and understand everything. Then if you want to dip your toe in another session, you can. But like you're typically going to want to move because you're bored. It's not because of any other reason. And that's where traders fail at. They get bored and they want to do something else. I like to like play a lot and be a little over exaggerative, because like when I'm by myself, it's just so quiet and boring. Like mundane. And when it does get boring, I got a little devotional I can read. It's just like scripture and stuff. No, sir, I've been trading for 3 years now, and I have a strategy that works. But he said, so I figured out that CFD is not for me. Yeah, CFD is terrible. Um, well, I don't want to bash your truth and ego. You're saying that you have a strategy that works, and you've been trading for 3 years. Let me see. Oops. Ooh, I just saw Armand joined. Pretty sweet. It works only if you've been making money from it. If you keep self-sabotaging, blowing yourself up, having like no stability, it doesn't work. And I advise you, if you're saying that CFD isn't for you, I don't think it's CFD. I think it's a strategy in yourself. You need to backtest, and when you do trade, if you are switching to futures, and you are doing a prop firm, don't trade more than one micro. So like it just be, if you've never made payout, never made money, it doesn't make sense to keep going where you're going now. You need to put the brakes on it, take a step back. What can you do for the next 3 months that will blow up the rest of your career? And that's just using like one micro contract. Right now I'm using three, or not micro, macro, or whatever, the small one, the tiny one, the one where it's like $1 a tick, or even 50 cents a tick. I'm using NQ3 or 3 NQ contracts. So I'll recommend one micro or MNQ. Just the whole point of that, just so you practice, you get all those feelings. Then you go to 5 MNQ, and then 10 MNQ is just 1 NQ. Just for years, I kept telling myself, "Oh, I got it. I know what I'm doing," but like I never knew what I was doing. My strategy was like too much intuition. It was never mechanical. Like I had no idea what I was doing, and I thought I did. But all it took was a mechanical strategy and having faith. Okay, yeah. We might just go savage for the rest of the session. Are you using a demo trade account right now or funded? PA Apex. So when you get funded by Apex, it's PA. Earlier, when I got into that position, I switched to Sim. You can just switch right here. I switched to a Sim account, so I can just show you the take profit and stop loss. But right now, I'm in PA Apex. What I love about being funded is that you pay for the eValve, and then after you pass the eValve, you pay for the funded, and then you pay for nothing else at all. And you get like the first, I think it's like 25K, and then the rest, they take 10% of whatever you make. But the reason I love it is you get multiple accounts. And right now I have I have 3 Apex eValves connected right now. So whatever trade I take, all my like the copiers copying all my other accounts, so that the evals to pass. Yes, sir, you are right. Also, too, like if you watch any YouTube video, we all say the same thing. It's not as complicated as it can be. We just make it complicated. The answer is relationships, and that means like relationships with others, relationships with yourself, your relationship with God. If your relationship is healthy in all ways, your trading will be healthy. But if you're like still self-sabotaging in life, you have friends who are just tearing you down or stressing you out, you have no faith, no God, like just self-righteous, like how can you continue moving forward? Because then you're gonna go behind the screens and like your foundation is just so messed up. If you get a mentor, mentor teaches you how to control your emotions, how to master your strategy, and that'll literally set your foundation for you. But even if it's not me, just anyone. I have so much fun teaching. I just love to yap. Like I have a mentee right now, and I'm for the whole entire 12 weeks we have, the most parts I'm excited for is calling him. Because like those are the times, and since he's being vulnerable, submissive, and accountable with me, well, that gives me the opportunity to speak truth, wisdom, and hear what he's doing, hear what he has to say, so I can give him more guidance. Like that part's what's exciting to me. So that means I'm doing something. Like I feel more fulfilled and more happy doing that than winning and trading. Looks like we're about to bust down right now. We'll see. This green zone already got mitigated, technically meaning this zone right here, basically meaning that there's no more orders in this area. But we've been holding in the position we're at. We might keep bouncing it, just bouncing it. But it looks like it's about to break. We'll see. We'll see. I might start reading this devotional to y'all. Y'all might not like it. But we got nothing going on right now. Well, I see a play. I'm not gonna take it, but we might hold. It's right here. I'm not gonna take this play. Is it mitigated because it went SP higher than? It's mitigated means that we failed 50%. I'm just gonna do a drawing for you so you can understand, because I know everything visually speaks 10 times more. So look, I'm gonna do a little drawing here. Ignore the boxes. Let me make this more thicker too so you can see it. So come up, we come down, we come up, we come down. Wait, which one am I making right now? Oh, I'll do bearish. I should have asked you before I did it. Okay. So let's just do over the strategy once again. You look NNT. Okay, so we look for a sweep, swing high, swing low. The box gets created, okay? Yippee, box is created. We then want to tap on the zone. Yippee, tap on the zone. Then we want it to break structure. It broke that low, it broke it. It came down and broke it. So there's a break of structure. Yippee, here's a sweep. Yippee. 100% away. So 1 SCDV just means 100% away. What does that mean? Grabbing this zone and timesing it by 2. So 2 zones, 100% away. And this, so it's 100% away. Awesome. All the requirements are met. Yippee. Okay. Oops. Let's do this. So our zone is made. All the requirements are met. We then are going to put our order at 50%. You're following me here, right? This is a bearish play to the downside. So we're going to have our take profit on this line right here. Our stop loss right here. Okay, so this is the part where I need you to listen to. You remember how I put our 12% thing here and then our 40% thing right here, okay? So this is a 40% area and then the 12% area. Price is going to come in. All right, come into our zone, touch 40%. If it touched 40% and comes down, this means that the orders at 50% have been filled already, okay? I would hold my position still. I would have my order at 50%, even though we haven't touched 50% yet. I would still hold it. If we come up and fill 50%, great. If we come down and touch the 12, I'm going to take my order off, because that means that all the orders, sorry, let me check the charts real quick. That means that all the orders in this zone have been filled. That means that the zone is mitigated and we're going to move on. So the zone is mitigated, it's been filled. And then we're moving on. We're not going to take this play no more. I'm taking my order off. But if we see price come in here, play little games, it hasn't touched 12 yet, 50%, then come down, I'm failed, and I'm expecting my take profit to get hit. But if it does this buffoonery, touches 40, touches the blue, and then shoots up, why would I take this play? It already got mitigated, 40% and 12%. It already got filled. So mitigated means the orders in the middle have been filled. If price comes taps a bunch after a standard deviation. The zone is not mitigated yet, but it's not A plus, so I'm not gonna take it. It's not A plus. It gets mitigated when it comes in fills 40 or 50% and then touches this blue line. That means the zone is now mitigated. So look, let's look at this right here. I told you this zone, I created it. I said, oh, I like this. Let's see what happens. But it's not A plus, so I'm not gonna take it. But as you can see, most of the requirements got filled here. And let's go over those requirements. The sweep happened, but not a proper sweep. It's like sweeping some accumulation, but it's not proper. 4 hits 50%. It's mitigated, yes. But if it fails 50% and take profit, it's mitigated. If it fails 50% and goes to stop loss, it's mitigated. Mitigated means that the zone has already been abused. It's used. We don't need the zone no more. So as you can see right here, sweep happens, tap on the zone. But look, we failed 50%. So the zone's already mitigated already. But even though it's mitigated, we can still respect it. But it just gets weaker and weaker and weaker because those orders are being filled. So as you can see, this green zone, we tap and whatever. It's not even tapping correctly all the way, which kind of scares me. The sweep isn't even correct, so why would I even take this play? It's not A plus, but it's still holding. We come here and we fill 50% right here. 50% gets filled. Take profit. The zone has been mitigated. Now I honestly don't have much faith on this zone holding much longer because it has been mitigated. So the green zone has been mitigated. We're just beating it and beating it. You knock so many times it's gonna open. So we will see. Sometimes it might hold. This one might hold just because the position it's in. It had a pullback on a run up, so it might hold. And there's 50% in the middle. But I don't have much faith. Well, we're chopping it. We're waiting for a big move to happen. So I honestly think we're going to come down and shoot all the way down. But we'll see. Sometimes, too, the last 10 minutes of the session, we'll have that big move and I'll find a play. It's happened like the last 3 minutes before. So we're just going to wait it out. So let's go over another example real quick with you. Just to quiz you real quick. Look, I see the zone here. This zone is it's so beautiful. Look how perfect this zone is. Tap, nice sweep. Look, it's coming to 50% right now. Oh, look how beautiful this play is. But why wouldn't I take this? What would be the reason why I would not take this play? I know you know, because I saw it in your notes. I'm assuming you're thinking why you would not take this play that I just marked out. It looks so good. There's a sweep. There's a tap. We're respecting it. Look, we're filling 40% right now. Let's see if take profit gets hit. It's such a beautiful zone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it. It has a zone on top of it. Yeah, you would not take it. And look, right here. It filled 40%. It didn't fill 50%. So you would have your order right here at 50. It would miss your entry by 1 tick. And it hit the 12%. Take your order off. Stop it. Don't even try to take this no more. Because then, let me change to sim right now. Let me put sim right here. Sell. So you would have your order on this line. It barely missed it and hit take profit. In this situation, you might feel emotional, but I want to take a play. I've been waiting so long. I want to take this play. Just cancel the order. Because for all we know, it might just shoot up. And as you already know, since the zone is above, we're respecting this zone, not the zone we created. And look, after I said that, immediately, we're respecting it. So if I would have held, more likely stop loss is going to get hit. We only want A+++. My mother's calling me. Give me 1 second. Oh, but the stop loss is just about to get hit right now, even if we did take it. So we know better not to take these. Hold on. Sorry, my mother called me. But yes, hopefully I didn't overcomplicate it. This was such an A plus play, but we have a zone on top of it. And typically when we have a zone on top of our play, buffoonery happens. Just like you see right now. Your patience gets tested. It got so close to 50%, but it didn't touch 50%. So in these situations, your emotions are high. You're like, well, I can still take it. Maybe it'll come back. No, 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 no. It failed 40%, 12%. Take it off, move on. But we wouldn't even be touching this because it's on top of another zone. I'm so glad that you're able to comprehend and see what I'm doing, understand what I'm saying. And if you haven't already realized, I keep saying the same things again and again and again and again. Nothing I say changes. Okay. I struggled so long trading because like it was too much intuition, like too much like what do I do here, what do I do there? I don't have an answer here. It just keeps you in this like constant cycle, like you just never know what you're doing. You're just gambling. What I love about NNT is the same things, overs and overs and overs. You show up to go play basketball practice again and again and again, you're gonna do great on the game. Yeah, I just shot up like crazy. Why is it shooting up? Well, it's shooting up because look on the 1 minute on the top left. That green zone we had marked out, it's still holding real strong. This was my confluence that we're gonna continue bullish, moving up. Let me see, I'm trying to mark it out, sorry. Bullish moving up, as you can see here. This red zone we have that we've been chopping. To determine if we're going to go up or down, what will we need? And I know you already know the answer. What will we need to determine if we're going up or down right now? Because, oh, I don't know if we're bullish, I don't know if we're bearish. Because you don't want to take a counter trend play. You don't want to take a play against a trend. What do we need? The 1 minute body close. So on the top left, that 1 minute, you'd see how we're chopping up and down, up and down. If we get that 1 minute body close above the red or below the green, that would really help me understand if we're bullish or bearish. If I get that 1 minute body close above the red, we'll be entering the 15-minute zone going up. So I can look for a bullish play on the way up. 1 minute body close. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I also wanted to ask you to do something for me. Keep doing what you're doing now. If you can on Wednesday or Thursday, so after you've already written on your notes, consolidate your notes, you've studied your flashcards. I prefer that you do this on Friday, but if you need to do it on Wednesday and Thursday, I want you to once again, if you can do it on Friday, do it on Friday. But once again, watch the course one time, because you're more than likely not going to watch it again after this week, which I advise you do, but you're more than likely not going to. It's just the truth. On that Friday, I want you to watch it again and take notes once again. So don't look at your previous notes. Don't look at your consolidated notes. Your consolidated notes are going to be really, really, really good already. Don't look at them. Just watch the course Friday once again and start off brand new, fresh notes, because I promise you that last session is going to do so much for you. And then you can just go back to your consolidated notes. You can go back to your flashcards. But that last time watching that course on Friday, taking notes, everything's gonna fall in place. So then next week when you start backtesting, it's gonna be so easy. And all it takes is what, like 1 to 3 hours, and you're building your foundation. Okay. Let's see here. We're respecting the red zone. If we just keep ranging, it's gonna suck. Hey, let's read a devotional for today. 8/4. What is it? The 4th of August. Oh, look at this. What a coincidence. I haven't even looked at the devotional yet. And it literally says, keep things simple. How awesome. How awesome. All right, here's scripture. 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 12. 1 minute body close outside the red. No, not yet. It has not happened. No, no, nothing has happened at all. We're still ranging. See right here, we need the body close to happen up here. It has not happened yet. It's in the zone. It needs to be outside the zone. So we're still just ranging right now. Nothing's happening. Let me take a picture so you can see more clearly. Let me make it bigger if I can. Oh, wait. Okay. Red zone right here. The green zone right here. The body close needs to happen above or below. We're still just ranging. We're doing nothing. Just going up and down, up and down. Oh, I see something that's gonna... No, never mind. Never mind. All right. Don't be intimidated by those who are older than you. Simply be the example they need to see by being faithful and true in all that you do. Speak the truth and live a life of purity and authentic love as you remain strong in your faith. Okay. That was pretty good. Here's the summary to the scripture I just read. Though this world can feel heavy, and sometimes it's good to have a way to lighten the burden. One of those ways could be to talk to trusted older friends, learn from their wisdom, keep things simple, and always speak the truth. Let God heal your heart. Think about His steady love in your situation. Thank Him for the younger people in your life, and pray to be an example for them. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. This is so good. And if you believe in faith, there's no such thing as coincidences. It's all God's plan. I love this. And here's a prayer. God, make me an example for those around me. I know I fail and I'm insufficient in more ways than I can count. Yet I pray that you would still use me. I want to be an example of your faithful love, transforming a simple sinner. Yeah, that was awesome. I'm the type of person where I always seek wisdom from people, just in general. So like, I never ever think anyone's above or below me. Well, obviously, actually above, yeah, because I think so highly of people. But I love like seeking wisdom from everybody, even like taking the bus or talking to crackheads. And I don't mean to say it in a disrespectful way, like just people who are addicted to drugs. I gotta watch my language. I stopped cussing. I've been doing really well. But yeah, I spoke to somebody recently. He was living in a homeless shelter, and even asking him for wisdom and seeing how his life is, like, it's still so informative. Like, I just love like hearing other people's journeys and stories, because then it gives me a better idea like how I can do better, how I can do better for others, like what was their turning point. You know what I heard recently too is someone was telling me that because they were on the streets like 3 years ago, and then now they have a car, house, and like kids and whatnot. Like their whole life is different. And I asked them what changed, because they were going to like all these rehab centers, and this like nothing was working. They said that they went to a faith-based rehab center, and I was like, oh, like I'm understanding now. When they decided to be submissive to God, give it all to God, that's when their life changed. That's when everything fell into place. And I think that's what I struggle with, is like being fully submissive. So sometimes I won't trust in all these coincidences happen, all these things fall into place, and then I still sometimes won't have full trust. But like that's what we do as traders. Like we have doubts, we keep falling down. But at the end of the day, what matters is that we have that unconditional love. We keep going, we keep pushing. I love that. It's like God loves you for who you are. That's so sweet. And He just wants you to keep doing better. And I fell into Catholicism recently because the reverence, like it's just reverence meaning respect. Like the respect is just so like out the water. I love it. It's crazy. They have like the required confession, which I even love more. Like and then you get like you're seeking advice from somebody who's like fully devoted their life to God. It's so cool. It's so cool. There's a part, and it's like week 11 or week 10 on the mentorship, where I push on prayer and deep breathing, and it's like I don't want to spoil it, but I will say like the one part of it. It's I tell you to not trade for a week. I'm testing your fight or flight responses, and then I'm helping you build a habit of prayer and deep breathing, and then that next week you come in and like you'll see. It's so cool. I did it with a few friends, and like it's so awesome. Your life changes when you start to learn how to take a step back, but it changes even more when you have someone show you this is how it was before and this is how it is now. And that's what I love that I can do with the mentorship. I can put you in the rut, I can put you in a bad position, then put you in an amazing position, and then tell you, hey, you want to go back this way or stay the way I'm showing you. But that's what everybody, all mentors do. That's what even YouTube videos do if you just take notes. I love that how simple human beings are. We still make things so complicated. And all it always takes is keeping things simple. Oh, and to touch base with Mr. Michael, you're saying that day trading is hard, day trading is difficult, you can't comprehend it. It's just because you don't have 2 feet in. You don't have faith in it. Basically meaning you don't have faith in God, you don't have faith in yourself. Which all leads to pride. That's what it is. Like you're so prideful you don't even know. How do we fix it? Putting in the work, gratitude, being more vulnerable, and you already are. Like you're already making all the right steps. You know what I heard recently? Even like not asking for help is pride. And that was the issue that I was dealing with a couple months ago. I like wasn't asking for help in a sense that I didn't want to put my burdens on somebody else, and I don't want to have somebody else help me, which is so silly. Because when you think about it, how do you feel when you help somebody? You feel so good helping somebody. I would throw my body parts to help somebody. I would feel fulfilled doing it. I just love helping people. So then why it's so prideful for me to be like, I don't want to ask for help. I don't need help. Even though how bad I need it. Or even if I don't need it, it's just pride. And my mind is caught up right now because I have a situation. It was yesterday. I was walking with my son, and these random people asked me hey, y'all come to the corner store, get you anything if you want a drink. And in my head, I was like, no, I'm all right. And then I stopped and I turned around, and the other person, it was a male and female. The male was like, come on, stop being a wimp. And I was like, fine, all right. And it was a sense of pride in me saying, no, it's okay. But still just receiving it, because I know that in their hearts, it's fulfilling them. It's making them feel better. And my son seeing that, other people putting their hand out. It was pretty cool. I'm glad that I made that decision to turn around and say, you know what, yes. Let me not stay prideful. These parts become very hard when you're trading. In parts, I mean when we're ranging, when we're doing nothing, we're sitting around staring. With New York session, the early one, you can watch YouTube, you can do other things, but at the cost of missing a play. At the cost of not looking for an A+ setup, of developing FOMO. With London, you can do something because how slow it is. With that later afternoon, sometimes you can, it's hit or miss. But just in the beginning, just get to that boredom. Stop trying to indulge in high dopamine activities. Just so when you come to the screens, you're not looking for a dopamine hit. You're not looking for something exciting. It's going to be boring. I don't know if you read your Bible or if you read in general. Just practicing reading for 15 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day, does wonders. It'll help you not chase or look for a big play during the day because you're already so used to the slow, mundane. Oh, and music too. I listen to soft classical music and emphasize soft. I can't do classical music where it's too heavy. I'll have to skip the song. But Spotify made me a super soft one, and it does wonders for me. I love it. So I have soft classical music playing in my ear right now. I know I just did a lot of information. I hope I didn't overwhelm. We only have 20 minutes left in the session. As you can imagine, being by yourself, how heavy this can feel and how boring this can feel. I need something. I need something to take a play. Um, I need to look. I forgot what week it is, but there is a week. It's coming soon where you're gonna start trading on prop, but you're only gonna be using one contract of the smallest size, just to get like your groove going. And all I ask is when you get there that you're only taking A plus setups. You can skip 20 days out the month and I don't know, or 19 days out the month and then trade 1 day and take an A plus. That means you're already doing better than 99% of traders of knowing when to trade, not to trade. Just take only A plus setups. What's A plus? All the requirements and with direction. But here's the secret. You're trading prop firms. You risk $50 per trade. You have 30 accounts that you're copy trading, and they all make $50. And all it took was just you from the beginning taking only A plus setups. You just keep doing it again and keep doing it again. My promise to you through the mentorship is consistency that starts with what you're doing every day. We had like some light news at 10:30, but it didn't do nothing. And it wasn't anything important. Yeah, we had nothing else, no other news. Boom, boom, boom. Having faith in the unknown. Come on, brother. If you ever watch podcasts, I advise looking up poker players. I don't play poker. I've played poker a handful of times, but like I don't fully understand it. Like I kind of get the gist of it. It's just a card game. The exact same, like everything is exactly trading as it is being a professional poker player. So if you watch a podcast of a professional poker player, like how you got started and everything, all the same, everything is exactly the same. They have a win rate. They know when to not go on tilts. They know when to over leverage, not over leverage. Like just like 101, exactly the same thing. Typically, professional poker players are amazing traders. So if you want to hear some deeper, greater insight, instead of the same stuff that you hear from trader podcasts, watch professional poker players. And I personally think that poker is harder than trading because you have to deal with people. Oh, if you understand poker, you're gonna understand trading. If you play poker for the love of the game and not for the money, do the same thing with trading. Do it for the love of the game. You know, since you just asked me right now, what don't you understand right now? Like, what don't you get? I feel like you understand everything. Higher time frames, 5 second zones, mitigated, initial balance, when we're arranging, how to determine direction. Like, what aren't you not understanding? But I think you understand everything so far. But what a coincidence that I just mentioned Poker Player Podcast. If you play poker, absolutely go give it a watch. Just look them up. There's even podcasts I've seen. They'll talk about like poker players becoming traders. You might be able to relate better. But everybody has the same journey. Managing your emotions. I understand all the concepts pretty well. It's just when it gets to the live chart, it's hard to find all the cues. And you know what? I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's do that together right now. Look. Look, look, look. So let's zoom into the 5-second here. Can you spot the NNT strategy in this picture I just showed you? What I'm going to do for you is I'm going to mark out the highs and lows first. Here's a low. Here's a high. Here's a low. Here's a high. Okay? We're looking for a bearish play. So let's do a bearish drawing on the left side and see if you can spot it. Okay. Can you see the NNT strategy in here? Let's do it again here. Okay, these are the exact same things right here. Can you spot it? Next week, this is all you're going to be doing next week, by the way. It's literally just this. Well, let's get our swing highs and swing lows. Swing lows, swing lows, swing lows, swing lows. Swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high, swing high. We got all our swing highs. Okay, now we're looking for our sweeps. Sweeps happen here, sweep happens here, sweep, sweep. Okay. So where would it create our zone at? It's going to be right here. It broke to the downside. All right, broke to the downside. That's it. That's all you need to practice. It's possible for you to take a pin out and write this on your chart right now. Let me check the charts real quick. Oh, nothing's going on. Okay. Yeah, nothing's going on. So take your pin out. If you can draw the red first and then make the white a different color, then if you are taking your pin out and writing this right now, let me do it for you for bearish, because this is bearish. Let me do it for you for bullish. This is bullish right here. Hold on. Okay, this is bullish. Do this pattern right here. Let me see. Because where's the swing highs? Swing highs, the swing lows, and then the sweep. So we create our zone. Just draw this first, the red, the green, and then the white. The white's the zone. Okay, so let's go back to what we were doing. Okay, so now let's delete all the drawings actually and see if we can spot it again. Where would we put our white zone at? In this area, where would we put it at? Can you see it? I can spot it. Can you? Do one more time. Can you spot it? Right here. Zone gets created. I was able to spot it. So we created our zone. What are our next requirements on our zone? Let me check the charts real quick. Make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. What's our next requirements? Well, we have our sweep happen right here. Okay, we took that high, so our sweep. Yeah, I did it right. Sweet, that's awesome. Then what do we want next after our sweep? What's this right here? Our tap. So price came out, tapped, and then we need to break that structure. So look, the lowest low that was created before the tap. So the lowest low before the tap needs to get broken. It got broken right here. Sweet. And then standard deviation, 1 STDV, 100% away. Yep. So your zone has been created. Your zone, your tap, that break of structure, 100% away. Everything has fallen into place. So what is your next step? We're going to put our entry at 50%. When you are backtesting, let me check the charts again. See what's going on here. Ooh, hold up. I see something. Hold up. Ooh, it might fail too. It might give it to me. I like this. Okay, let me put it to the side real quick and then we'll go back to my drawing. So I see another play too, but that's wait. Yep, no proper sweep. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, baby, I love this. Let's see if it fails. I'll put it right. I'll put it in the corner. Okay. So when you're backtesting, you can't put limited orders. A limited order is where you can place your order anywhere on the chart. So when you're backtesting, when the candle reaches 50%, you have to pause it and press the buy button, and then you can move your take profit and your stop loss, or your stop loss to take profit. But anyways, when you do start trading, you put your order at 50%. So you have your order at 50, and then you put your take profit the line below. You put your stop loss one tick above the zone. So you expect price to come in after requirements, 50%, and take profit. Pretty sweet. Pretty cool that you're able to recognize, understand what I'm saying, understand what I'm doing. I love this play. If you rewind the live stream, and if you remember me saying earlier, I was talking about the green zone. If we break it, we get that pullback in the green zone. And then I'll take that play. So like right now, the zone that I'm interested in playing, I'll take a picture of it again too. This is what I'm seeing right now. This red zone, we're on the way to breaking it. We're moving up. We respected this green area right here. So we're switching to bullish. We're coming up. I love this sexy zone, these candles leaving. But what do I still need? I need the tap to happen. No tap has happened yet. And after the tap, I need structure to still break. After I get those requirements, I'm all for this. I'm taking it. But it hasn't happened yet. So I'm sitting around and waiting. And the 1 minute body close just happened. We're now bullish, baby. Let's go. I'm excited. We might find something. We have, what, like 7 more minutes? We just might get a play. We just might get a play. We'll see, though. It might just take off and ditch us, which sucks. But I still need the tap, and I still need this to come back up, break structure, and then come fill us. Oop, I'm getting a call. Hold up. Sorry about the phone. Yeah, yeah. Just to play anything. Or let's play City. You know what? My parents have one, so I can get one for my parents. I Sorry, I just hung up on accident. Sorry, someone called me from my church. I'm gonna call them back right now. As you can see, the play just took off.
take them to, like Africa, to places where children have never heard the gospel, and they take the man, you just get into it because they're so well done, that it really has a powerful spiritual anointing on.
My apologies. Somebody from church, he has these like CDs or like these kid comic books about like faith, and he didn't know who'd give it to, and he was offering to give them to me, and I was like, yeah, I'll take them. He's old. He's like 70 or 80. Uh, I was like, dude, yeah, like I would enjoy watching them too. So as you can see here, we just took off. We shot off. I don't know if you heard me yapping earlier. I said that we do one of two things: we move sideways or we shoot off. And as you can see, we move sideways, shot off again. Right here, shot off, move sideways. Oops, oops. Oh, whatever. Shot off, move sideways, shooting off again. That's all it does. Shooting off, move sideways. We're trying to catch the most uh, stable volatility moments. Oh, he's calling me back. I'm gonna answer real quick. It won't take long. Hold on. Forgive me, forgive me. He's old, so I don't want to like ignore his call. Uh, okay. What was I going on about? Big moves. We're bullish. I only want to trade stable volatility. So it's after 11 for me now. So I'm hopping off. I don't care if I see a beautiful play at 11:02. I'm done. And I've learned my lesson again and again and again. Every single time I try to take a play after my windows of time, I always get burned. I always get burned. So just stick to your windows of time. Move on. And these times I have told you, it's when volatility is stable. What is volatility? Volatility is the speed of the candles. So the candles aren't flicking around, moving around, or moving extremely slow. They're moving consistent. Then we can find our trades on the 5-second time frame. Michael, I would say 15-second or 5-second, but I advise you just to do 5 seconds. I think you're good enough. You're articulate. You're smart. I would stick with the 5 seconds. If you do have doubts about you succeeding and doing what you need to get done, squash that right now. Look what you've achieved in your life already. You even have a wife that can hold you accountable. You're in such a good spot right now. You understand that you need a mentor. You understand that you need help. You are so much further than everybody else. Keep doing what you're doing. Do not have any doubts. But okay, I think that is it. That wraps up the session. If you need me to go over anything else, please ask me before I hop off. This play, I have like some interest in, but there's no real tap. We're just kind of just being buffoonery right now. We just had a big, strong 15-minute candle, and it looks like we're chopping again. And if you look really close here, we're kind of got really close to 40% on the 15-minute zone, which more than likely means that we're going to keep chopping again right now. Bro. But, all right. I'm hopping off now. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to keep studying. Yes, keep up with it. Keep going until your brain is fried, because you're building your foundation. But all right. Thank y'all so much. I will T2YL. God bless, brothers. And if you're not reading your Bible, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, get a study Bible. Pretty good. Join a Bible study on Zoom or something. I'm thinking about hosting one. I'm not sure yet, but I might do it. But all right, T2YL, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. Goodbye.